Hey squad, Sykes here and welcome back to another Sea of Thieves tutorial. This time I'll be explaining everything that you need to do in order to get your hands on the Ashen Dragon ship cosmetics. So without further ado, we're going to head to the tavern as we always do. And with this, guys, you are looking for the Tomes of Resurrection. With the recent update, the Cruise of Rage for February 2020, the new set of tomes, the Tomes of Resurrection, were added alongside the Tomes of Curses, the Tomes of Power, and the Tomes of Fire. So we're going to be focusing on those today. If you head to Duke in the Tavern as always and go to the Black Market and go to the second page, you will see all of the Ashen Dragon cosmetics there for you. Now, I've currently, or fortunately, been able to unlock all of them so far. And if you head over to the second page, you will see all the new ones that were recently added in the latest update. So we're going to start off with the flag. In order to unlock the flag, you are going to need Tome of Resurrection 1. You're going to need to sell that to Duke, and you are going to need 2,500 gold. To get the cannons, you need to sell Tome of Resurrection 2 to Duke and get 69,950 gold ready. So a bit more of a jump this time. For the capstan, you are going to need Tome of Resurrection 3 to sell to Duke, and you are going to need also 69,950 gold. For the wheel, you are going to need Tome of Resurrection 4 and selling that to Duke, and you are going to need, again, 69,950 gold. For the figurehead, which is awesome, you are going to need Tome of Resurrection 5, and yet again, you are going to need 69,950 gold. So this is starting to add up and get quite pricey, so you might need to be prepared for that. And once you have unlocked all of that and you have done all the tomes and sold them all to Duke, you will be able to unlock the Eye of Reach of the Ashen Dragon, which will come in at 13,400, which means everything in total will cost you quite an eye-watering 295,700 gold. There's going to be a massive spike in this one, guys, so make sure you get out there, you get looting. Now, a lot of things have changed with regards to how you can get your hands on the Ashen chests and the Ashen keys. Now, last time I did a video like this, you were only able to get an Ashen stash voyage or an Ashen chest stash voyage, sorry. But this time, since the new update, if you go across to the third page, you can now buy both the Ashen Chest Stash Voyage for now 50 doubloons, so it's a bit more expensive this time, it was 30, and the Ashen Key Stash Voyages have returned, but they are quite expensive at 99 doubloons. Now, if you are someone who has been essentially hoarding doubloons for quite a while because you've had nothing to buy them on, then this will be pretty straightforward. You can grab yourself a Key Stash Voyage, grab yourself a Chest Stash Voyage, and bada bing, bada boom, you're going to have both parts you need to unlock the chests. Now, if you're not in a position to do that, I recommend that you try and go out and find Ashen Keymasters and Ashen Guardians like we did previously. Now, there is an exception to this update because if we go back to the Mercenary Voyages page, because of the Chest of Rage being added to the game, there are Bounty of Raging Shores, Raging Wilds, and Raging Ancients quests that you can do. Now, these are slightly different because what they will do is when you go on them, you are guaranteed to get an Ashen Keymaster and an Ashen Guardian. So if you head over to the Devil's Roar to go and get your Chest of Rage to pick that up, you will automatically get, I think it's usually a Keymaster or a Guardian will spawn, so you'll be able to kill them there and then while you're doing the voyage. So a top tip is you can take one of each Raging Ancients, Raging Wilds, and Raging Shores quests with you, and all you can do is spam them. So you can set one down, get your Chest of Rage, get your Keymaster, and cancel it. Then you can get your next Chest of Rage, next Keymaster, and cancel it, and so on and so on. And if you're in a crew of about, 4 people on a galleon, you can cycle this over and over again, and all of a sudden you're going to start hoarding Keymasters, and therefore you are going to start hoarding Ashen Keys. Now, once you have done that, of course, you are going to be able to set everything, and I am not underestimating this when I say this is probably my favourite set so far. It is awesome, and it is really, really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what everything looks like when it is currently set on the ship. So, I'm just going to quickly drop my anchor because I want to show you what the sails are like, which we'll do in a second. So, this is the capstan. as you can see in action. Now, what is really cool about all these cosmetics, guys, is they are actually slightly animated in that you can see the movement within the enamel on each of the pieces. So this is the capstan, obviously looking very, very nice. Again, it's obviously slightly changed if you are on a galleon and if you are on a brig. This is the wheel, and again, if you have a careful look at it, especially up here at the top, you can see it moving inside. So it looks really, really nice, guys. That's the wheel. Then we have the cannons. Again, you can see that movement within the dragon's head. This is what they look like when you're aiming down them. Pretty straightforward, but they, again, I think they look much cleaner and much more elegant than the Forsaken cannons and whatnot, because the Forsaken cannons are a bit more rustic, whereas these are a bit more like fine looking. So it's really, really nice. Now, if we were to drop the sails... These are what the sails look like. Oh, they're facing the wrong way. Hang on. Oh, the wrong one. I'll quickly turn them for you so we can see them a little bit better on the front of the boat, because we're going to head there now. Now, the sails are the one exception from... Hang on, I'm having a bit of a weird issue there. Might be sun. So the sails are slightly different, guys, because the sails come from doing the Seabound Soul Tall Tale three times. So as long as you do the Seabound Soul Tale Tall Tale 3 times, and I think you unlock all the commendations for finding the journals and the artifacts, you will be able to get your hands on the sails. But they are not bought from Duke, so just be mindful of that. And then obviously we have got the figurehead, which, look at that. That is awesome to look at. Okay, and the last thing, guys, that I will show you as I swim back to shore is, of course, the Ashen Dragon Eye of Reach, which, again, if you have a close look, obviously in the bottom left-hand corner, you again see that movement within the dragon, and obviously pretty standard when you zoom down it, but it looks awesome. So that is all the Ashen Dragon stuff we've got so far. Now, the one exception we have at the moment is the hull. Now, the hull that I've currently got set on my ship is not Ashen Dragon, it's the Inky Kraken one. It's the one that I tried to get closest in terms of the colour scheme. We don't have a hull at the moment, so be warned that that's probably going to get added with the next Tall Tale as the reward for completing it, or completing it multiple times with all the commendations. You can expect that to be coming along very, very shortly. Well, squad, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, then please make sure you leave a like, you head over to InstallationX and subscribe, and you hit that bell for notifications of future uploads. If you have any questions or comments, then please let me know down in the comment section below. As always, follow myself and the channel on social media in the description down below. And for all things Xbox and more on Sea of Thieves, stay tuned to InstallationX. Bye, guys.